Boosie crashes out on Young Thug for defending Kodak Black, allegedly checking PC while in prison over there in California. So this is what Thugger had to say. He said, PC is smarter though. That hard ish get you none but heartaches from your family and kids and more charges if it's too much going on in the dorms. Meek Millie, shout out to Meek Mill, man. When's the last time Meek Mill put an album out, man? Shout out to Meek Mill. I miss when Meek Mill was still with MMG. So Meek Mill said, I'm skinny. I walked every yard in every jail I was in and held weight every jail I was in. But jail is embarrassing, so I never speak on it. Came home and changed laws, helped so many real people, supplied the jail with resources. I must be a different list. Now, what he's referring to a list that Boosie put out of all of the rappers that did not check PC in prison like Kodak Black did. And yeah, man, a lot of people is talking about this situation. But let's get into what Boosie had to say to Young Thug, because Boosie kind of crashed out on Thugger. He said, Thugger, if it's smarter to check PC, why you ain't check PC? Because you can't check PC. If you say you a real ninja, you from the trenches, you know how this ish go, bruh. You check PC, you a coward. Simple as that. Keep that ish 100. I feel like you picking sides. Shake my head. Don't save no ninja. Let them drown. Y'all know what we signed up for. Well, the thing is, Boosie, the reason why Young Thug is defending Kodak Black is because, number one, we're talking about Atlanta, right? Like, you know, there's people in Atlanta that still work with Gunna. You know what I'm saying? Like, 21 was just trying to, you know, fix the relationship between Young Thug and Gunna after Gunna snitched on Thug. So, you know, that's just how they get down over there in Atlanta. But also, man, you got to understand that Kodak Black is a more relevant artist than Boosie is. He's more popular. He's more successful. He has more hits. And Kodak Black, the younger generation, they love Kodak Black. You know what I'm saying? They don't give a damn that Kodak Black checked PC while he was in prison. At the end of the day, bruh, Kodak Black got a lot of hit songs. He has a hardcore fan base. And the reason why Young Thug is defending Kodak Black is because Young Thug might want a feature from Kodak Black on his new album, bruh. A lot of these artists, they work with Kodak Black. So he benefits more of working with Kodak Black than Boosie. Like, let's be honest, guys. Like, no major label rapper in 2026 is trying to get a feature from Boosie. Okay, this ain't 2006. Like, remember when Boosie put out Everybody Like Zoom, 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 Zoom? You know what I'm saying? Like, listen, bro, I like Boosie, but Boosie, as far as rap, he ain't really popping like that. Like, a Boosie feature is not gonna make your song go platinum. It's not gonna get you millions of streams. Like, that's just not what it is. And once again, I just want to reiterate, this is no disrespect to Boosie. This is just reality. If you put Kodak Black on the song, you're guaranteed to get millions of streams, millions of views, because Kodak is popping. You know what I'm saying? Especially when you compare Kodak to Boosie. You know what I'm saying? Kodak is way more relevant in music than Boosie is, bro. Like, I don't know too many people that's like, yo, throw that new Boosie album on. I don't even know when the last time Boosie dropped the album. But people still listen to Kodak, bro. You know, people say all of these negative things about Kodak. They say Kodak is on drugs. They say Kodak is this and that. Kodak check PC. But what you don't really hear, you don't hear too many people saying Kodak's music is trash, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, Kodak is a good artist, man. He may not be putting out the hits like he was a couple years ago, but like I said, bro, the man got a hardcore fan base, bro. Shout out to Kodak Black, man. We rock with Kodak Black, you know what I'm saying? Especially me being from Broward. Like, you know, Kodak kicked the door down for Broward County, man. You know what I'm saying? Ace Hood tried to kick the door down. Shout out to Ace Hood. You know what I'm saying? XXX Tentacion, he definitely kicked the door down as well. And then Kodak did what he did, man. So, you know, this is a pro Kodak channel. I'm not gonna sit here and lie, man. But Boosie, like, this ain't a good look, bro, because like, you're 50 something years old and you sitting here going back and forth with a rapper that's like 30 years younger than you. Like, Kodak's still in his 20s. Like, why are you going so hard at Kodak, bro? I don't understand. Like, you're this mad because he did a song with 6ix9ine. Like, at the end of the day, bro, like, you didn't play no role in even putting Kodak on. Kodak could have signed with you back in the day, and he chose. I kind of feel like you holding a grudge with Kodak because he didn't want to sign with you from back in the day. Is that what this really is all about, Boosie? Are you mad that you can't say that you put Kodak on? Are you mad that you can't say that you signed Kodak? Because I seen you come out and say that you the reason why Kodak got his name Kodak Black, and that's the first time I've ever heard that. You said that you was calling yourself Kodak in your earlier music, and I'm not saying that that's not true, but this seemed like you got some personal vendetta with Kodak Black that don't got nothing to do with, music. This seemed like you got some personal issue with Kodak Black, bro. And it's kind of weird, bro. Like, yeah, Kodak did a song with 6ix9ine. He was paid $2 million for that, bro. Who cares? You know what I'm saying? Like, this is music. The music industry is not the streets. And I think a lot of rappers like Boosie get this confused, bro. The music industry is not the streets, bro. People that listen to music, they don't care if you snitching on. They don't care about none of that no more. There's probably 10% of people in the hood that care about stuff like that. People just want to hear music and be entertained, bro. So Boosie goes on to continue his rant on Twitter. He says, everyone know how this ish go when you've been in the system. It's two ways you can go when you get off that bus, left or right. Right is for the real ninjas, left is for the weak ninjas who can't live in population. This is facts. We let a whole generation talk in this lifestyle and most end up in prison and have to survive. So as the spokesman for this lifestyle, you can't check PC, shake my head. When you then the brainwash these little ninjas to be gangsters. You mean to tell me you can't talk about killing on the streets, beef with ninjas on the streets, but you can't live in jail? Cold part about is the Florida car what gave him a fair shake. He should make R&B songs from now on, real ish. Well, first of all, Boosie, you can't speak from Florida. You're not from Florida. You wasn't born in Florida. You wasn't raised in Florida. You don't live in Florida right now. So what you say doesn't mean anything in Florida, bro. You're not from here. We rate Kodak higher than we rate you down here. That's a fact. Anybody that disagrees, you're not from Florida. We highly rate Kodak. We highly rate Plies. We highly rate Trick Daddy. If this was Trick Daddy saying this, it would hold weight. But Boosie, you're from Louisiana. You live in Atlanta. Quite frankly, bro, we don't give a damn what you got to say about this whole situation. So don't get on Twitter and start speaking for a state that you're not from, that you're not raised in, you're not born in, you don't even live here. So I don't know, like Boosie, you're going too far, bro. You're going too far. Like, see me, I'm not picking no sides in this situation, but I am gonna defend my Broward County brethren, Kodak Black. And Boosie, you're going too far, bro. You taking this to a place where it don't gotta go, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, and the fact that you're involving other rappers in this, like, so basically you're trying to ruin other rappers' relationship with Kodak, which I find very weird because, like I said, like, do you think an artist is gonna choose you over Kodak? It's just not gonna happen, bro. It's not gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? Like, I guarantee, like, bro, like, even Meek Mill, he kind of chimed in, but I guarantee you Meek Mill will do a song with Kodak before you. Because Meek Mill knows the song with Kodak, especially Meek Mill, who's independent now. Remember, Meek Mill is an independent artist right now. So he's definitely going to take that Kodak feature over the Boosie feature. That's a fact. That's a fact. So, yeah, man, I think this whole situation has gotten nasty. And I think it's going to a place where it don't need to go. Like, it was funny at first. Boosie, you did your Vlad TV interviews, but I just don't get why you going so hard on Kodak, bro. Like, I don't understand. It's like, now, God forbid, if Kodak do something, everybody's gonna come at Kodak and say he wrong. But I mean, at this point, bro, you trying to bully the man on the internet, bro. And I don't think Kodak Black is an individual that tolerates being bullied. And you got to remember, Kodak got the Zoes around him, man. Shout out to the Zoe Pound, man. Like, Kodak got nothing but Zoes down here that's ready to, ride for their man. You know what I'm saying? So, Boosie, I think you should chill. I think you should just, like, relax, bruh. Take your foot off the gas, bruh. And just get back to being a comedian, bruh. Get back to being funny. That's the Boosie. I like the Boosie that crack jokes. I like the Boosie that does the 20v1s with his son. You feel me? I like the Boosie that, come on, man. That's the Boosie I like. I don't like seeing Boosie like I don't like seeing Boosie acting tough and gangster in his 50s, bruh. Like, Boosie, you got diabetes, bruh. You beat cancer. Like, you should thank God that you're still healthy and you're here, bruh. Like, why are you channeling so much negative energy into the world and you're in your 50s, bruh? Is this how you want the OGs to be represented, bruh? Because, like, what you're talking about, like, Boosie, you're talking about the streets like we're still in the 90s and the early 2000s. Boosie, it's 2026, brother. Things change. Things evolve. People aren't gonna have the same mindset that they had when you was growing up, Boosie. You're 50 something years old, bro. Kodak is 27, 26, bro. What y'all was doing in the streets, Kodak and they ain't doing that. Like, I just don't get it, bro. So let me know what y'all think, man. It's your boy Days954. Make sure y'all subscribe. Make sure y'all thumbs up the video, hype the video, man. Let me know what y'all think about this in the comments. I'm out.